Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. If this is your first time here on my channel, welcome. My name is Celine. For those who are returning, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Wet n Wild Stitch collection. Super excited to show you how I created this look here that I'm wearing. Whenever they announced that they were doing this collab, I definitely wanted to pick it up. I did not want to pass up on this one because Stitch was something that I grew up with and it's super nostalgic. So I definitely wanted to pick this up and try it out for myself. If you're interested in seeing how I created this look here that I'm wearing, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm gonna get right into it and go ahead and show you what's inside the box. So this is the box here. It has a Stitch right here. I love the colors, the vibrant colors. Really screams summer to me. And once you have it opened up, it has Stitch there with his little camera. I'm really excited to use this palette. There's so many vibrant colors. And I don't know about you, but for me, I love to base my makeup off of my outfit. So my outfit is floral with some blues and pinks. So I think I'm probably gonna create like a bluish brown look with this palette. This is the first piece of the packaging. Sorry for the reflection, but it has the eyeshadow palette, bronzer and highlighter palette, and then the 3 lip glosses here. I'm really excited about these 2 items right here. I really love Wet n Wild products, especially their face products, so I'm really excited to try these out because I am in need of some more bronzers. Then it has the other ones down here below it. This one we have the setting spray, the cute little sponge, also the scrub, the mascara, and the eyeliners. I did pick this up on Amazon. Whenever I purchased it, it was $53.19. I don't know if it was on sale or not, but I just went back on Amazon and it's now $74.99, which is the original price that it is on wetnwild.com. $75 is not bad for how much you get. You get 11 products for $75. That's not bad. That's a great deal in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with my regular makeup routine. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the eyeshadow palette because that's the thing that I'm gonna start with first. You also have the option to buy each product individually if you'd like. The eyeshadow palette is listed for $16.99. So this is the palette here. I really love the color story with this palette. This is the Wahana palette. What I really like about this palette is that there is a lot of mattes. I prefer mattes over shimmers, so there is a lot more mattes in here than shimmers. It's just the perfect balance. So this is a little close-up of them. You can definitely create a lot of looks with this palette here. These browns were really calling my name. That's kind of like my safe zone, the browns. But I want to step out of my comfort zone. I still am going to incorporate brown, but I'm just going to go for the blues and yellows just to have a pop of color. I really want to put the blues to the test and also yellows. So those are some of the colors that are kind of hard to get that pigmentation. So I really want to try those out. I'm going to go ahead and prep my eyes. This concealer has been one of my favorite go-tos recently. This is the Incognito in the shade Fair. So I'm just going to use that to prime my eyes. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and show you this sponge set. It is this one here, the Catch and Waves sponge and scrub set. So it comes with a little sponge here with Stitch imprinted on it. And then the little surfboard is actually to clean your brushes and your sponges out. So I really love that. That is included. You can purchase this for $8.98 by itself. I'm going to go ahead and open this so I can wet my sponge before I add the concealer to my eyelids. I really like Wet n Wild sponges. I love that they have this flat side here on it. They work really well, and once you wet them, they're super soft and bouncy, and they really blend your products well. Alright, so I went ahead and wet it, and I have it right here, and as you can see, it did grow in size. It got a little bit bigger and plumper, but it is very soft and squishy. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and take this concealer and apply it. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out with this brush from Morphe. Go ahead and press it in. Right, so I'm gonna go back and pick up the palette. First, I thought this shade was a matte shade, but it does have a little bit of shimmer to it. So I think I'm going to take some of this one here and a little bit of this one. And I'm just going to use that as my transition shade. I'm gonna be creating a halo eye. So far the colors are very pigmented, not much fallout, which I really appreciate. I hate when there's a lot of fallout. That's why I do my eyes first before my face. I'm not too concerned about the center of my eye because I am gonna remove that to pop on the other colors. Now I'm gonna dip into this blue shade here, and I'm gonna pack that into the outer and inner portions of my eye. This one seems like once it's blended out, it definitely loses its pigmentation. Just packing it on here, it looks pretty pigmented. Once I blend it, it kind of loses the color. Definitely has a lot of fallout. It is feeling a little bit chalky, kind of patchy. Trying to see if I can fix that. I think what I'm gonna do, since the blue is looking really patchy, I'm gonna mix it with some of this dark brown one to see if that kind of helps with that patchiness. Just gonna really press it in. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna clean up under here before I move on. So I'm gonna take a little Q-tip. This is the Magic Makeup Remover Sticks from A&W. I'm gonna take one of these and remove the center portion of the eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna kind of remove some from here. Now with that removed, I'm going to go back into the concealer and I'm going to dab some in the center. I'll go back into the palette and I'm going to take this yellow shade right here. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it. That's going to be the base, and I'm going to top it off with this super pretty iridescent, yellow iridescent color. It has some shimmer in there. So for those shadows, I'm going to take the No Bad Days Hydrating Setting Mist, and you can pick this up for $8.85. And I'm just going to take this and spray my brush here. Go ahead and spray it. Oh, this smells so good. It has like a really beachy coconut smell to it. Almost like the Banana Boat SPF. That's what it smells like, the Banana Boat SPF sunscreen, but a little bit better. It smells really good. I'm gonna take this color here. I'm gonna press that over where I put the concealer. Now I'm gonna go into this one here and I'm gonna top that over. It has like a loose glitter in it, so I'm hoping that it sticks on. I'm really gonna press this over. I'm gonna go back in with that dark blue and brown. Alright, so that's as good as it's gonna get. The more blue and brown that I add over what I already have makes it very patchy. You can see it's definitely super patchy right here, but once I have mascara and lashes on, I think that it will look a lot better. I'm gonna move on to mascara. Now they do have a mascara in this collection, and this is the mascara here, the Flying High. It is a waterproof mascara, and this mascara is $8.49. It does feel a little bit cheap for the $8.49, but we're gonna put it to the test right now. So we'll go ahead and open it up. This is the wand. It's kind of like a basic wand. There's not much to it. It almost feels like this tube is empty. So there's not a lot of product on the wand. I feel like it really didn't do much for my eyelashes. I feel like it just kind of made them a little bit darker, but like length and volume is not there. Go ahead and tight line my under eye with the black eyeliner here. These are waterproof eyeliner set, so you get a black and a blue. These retail for $8.49 as well. Okay, so here's the black eyeliner. This is what the tip looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and tight line my under eye. Okay, so before I move on to the rest of my face, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some Falsies. So I'm just gonna use some of my favorite ones from Amazon. This brand right here. I just purchased them on Amazon. So this is with the lashes on. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the face. I'm gonna go ahead and use the foundation. And move on to concealer. I'm gonna use the same concealer that I use for my eyelids, the Incognito, and then I'm also gonna use this one. Usually the combo that I use, this is the Fit Me Maybelline. I'm gonna go ahead and set under my eyes. Move on to my waterline. I'm gonna take this blue eyeliner. I'm just gonna run over my waterline with this brown shadow that I used to mix with the blue one. Alright, so now that I have my waterline done, I'm gonna go ahead and do my inner corner. I'm gonna go back into the palette and pick up this shade right here. Okay, it's not doing much. I thought it would be a lot more shimmery. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to bronze in my face. You can pick up this face palette for $10.47. I'm gonna use this top shade here. This one looks a lot more orange once applied versus what it looks like in the pan. It looks more brownish tone in the pan. So I'm just gonna apply this, and I may add a little bit of the other bronzer in the palette. Pick up some of this one here and add a little bit over that because it is a little bit deeper. Okay, honestly, they're both a little bit too orange for me. I'm really light complected. Maybe that's why they look so orange on me, but it may look better on a deeper skin tone. I'm gonna move on to the highlighter. I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush. Also the setting spray and spray my brush. I'm just gonna take this one. For my complexion, it's a little bit too deep for me. The last thing in this collection are the lip oil glosses. There is 3. This pink one here is Get the Scoop. This red tone is Let's Rock. And then this clear iridescent one here is Surf's Up. I'm gonna swatch them on the back of my hand so I can show you what they look like. I love the applicator, how it has a little curve to it. This is Surf's Up. It's just a clear gloss with a little bit of iridescent shine to it. It does feel a little bit sticky. It has like purplish blue reflect in it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Next is this pink one here, Get the Scoop. Swatch it here on my hand. There's that one there. It's a little bit pink for me. I like more nude tones. The last one here, Let's Rock. There's that one, Let's Rock. I wish this pink one was a little bit more brownish. Then I felt like it would have looked better, but out of all 3 of them, I'm gonna probably go with that one. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips first before I do so with this pencil here. This is from LA Colors, and Chocolate, I believe, is the shade. I'm just gonna go in with this one here and add the scoop and go over that. I'll go ahead and set the look with this spray. Alright, so this is the finished look. using the Stitch collection with Wet n Wild. I loved a lot of the products. The only thing that I didn't like were that some of the shadows were a little bit patchy, such as the blue ones. Adding the lashes really brought it together, but as you can see, there is a lot of patchiness going on here on the ends. That's the only thing I didn't like, but I didn't try out all the colors, so maybe the other ones aren't like that. I feel like this is a fun little collection. Definitely create a lot of looks with the palette, and everything is very affordable, which is a plus. That is going to be the end of this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I do upload another video. Thank you for watching, and take care. Bye.